ਖਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਐਸੀ ਬੱਚਾ ਤੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਐਸੀ
Morning, everyone. Welcome to Shree Sunil Deoupadhye Memorial Tournament. The current match is going on between Bulls 11 and Mighty Titans. As you can see, the score right now is 19 for 1 for Bulls 11 International. 2 overs down. Looks like tough conditions over here. It's quite damp around the ground. Wicket's quite wet as well. The ball's not bouncing too much, but expected score by Bulls would be around 150. Would be a good target to put down for the opposition team. That's a wide ball, way down the leg side. So far, Arun Pillai has taken up 2 wickets, just conceding of 11 runs in 1.2. Hoping for a good 4 overs. Bulls 11 has played quite really well in the past tournaments with their huge batting lineup, having batters till the number 11. That's a good shot, but what a save by the fielder. Down to square leg, just conceding 1 run. There's a slight field change since there's a combination between a left hand and a right hand. That wasn't called a wide, but as you could see, there was slight slowness on the pitch once the bowler delivered his ball right outside off stump. Came quite slow onto the batsman, got deceived, and Arun conceded a dot ball. Oh, lovely slow ball. I think it's quite better to stay quite slow, as the pitch is definitely going to support the bowlers. Good variations off cutters, leg cutters would do the trick to get more wickets, since Arun is already bowling quite well into his last ball for the second over. That's high in the air, long off on the way, safely between both the fielders. And gone for 6, gone for 2 overs done. Score moves to 27 for 2. With his partner supporting him, Puram Mathia, 1 of 1. Anish comes in to continue his second over of the spell. Slight field change, deep mid wicket has been placed with long off coming in as per the last over. Oh, long on. The bowler takes long on. Ooh, that's a wide. Very but lucky it did not hit the stumps. That's well fielded. That's well fielded. Low coming on slow on the back, which is not allowing it to travel. Needs some more power, but Shoaib Sharif can definitely do it. As you can see, 17 of 9 already, with two sixes on the name. Oh, well bowled, straight into the deck. Trying to recover his economy. Back on strike. Playing more of an anchor's innings, as you can see. That's a dot ball. Three balls to go. Still 30 for 2 and 3.3. Going almost at 10 per over. Ah, that's another dot. Two dots on the trot. Banish. I feel like Khurram's trying a little too hard, but I'm sure he's going to manage to pull off a boundary before the over ends. It's a good contest between the batter and the bowler. Both trying their very best to pull off something good for their team. That's another dot. Three dots in a row. One ball to go till the over ends, so what a comeback by Anish. Was an economy of around 11 at the start of the over, but brought it down to almost 6. So these last 3 dot balls have done the trick. I think it just pitched outside leg. Just pitched outside leg. Good call. 4 dots in a row. And that's the end of the over. Mighty Titans are definitely pulling this back after Shoaib. Boundary, that's the boundary. Lovely shot by Shoaib. Just like the people outside the boundary were saying that if Shoaib stays around, he's definitely going to put down a big score for the Bulls 11. This bidding bowling change should come in, conceding a boundary at the very first ball. Shoaib has definitely done quite well in the tournament, hitting the ball at a strike rate of around 200. Big batsman, dangerous. Seen him around since the past couple of months. hitting it big for Bulls 11. Expecting a huge innings today for his team since 2 wickets are already down, and I think he's the right man. Already 26 of 12, 3 sixes to his name. Oh, whoa. Just nicked right at the bottom of the bat, but did not carry to the keeper. Just like I said earlier, the wicket's quite keeping low, quite wet. It's early in the morning, it's 7:46 right now. But a good comeback for a good boost up for Shamsuddin. Oh, that was in the air. Just managed. Well fielded by the fielder. Well fielded. Possibly saved 2 runs for his team. That's another high shot in the air. In the air. In the air. And oh. That's gonna be very costly. Shoaib's playing great. 30 or 15. Needs to play a big inning here. That's another one. Straight to the same fielder. Maybe over. And 13 of it. So the score moves to 43 for 2 and 5. Again. So there's 1 over left for the power play to end, but the mighty Titans are trying something different here because Shoaib's playing a blinder. They just want to get him off the track. Oh, well ball. That was so close, straight into the deck. The Titans are moving the bowlers around, trying to see what could possibly work for them. Still a medium pacer. Spin is definitely going to do the trick here. Since the wicket is quite slow, might give a little turn to the bowlers. Oh, that's a wide. Thought it was straight. Seemed quite close to the line, but through the umpire's view, was given wide. Oh, well fielded by the fielder. That was hit quite hard. Thought it would manage just to fit it down there mid off, but he puts his hand there quite well and saves the boundary. Oh, we're gone. Gone. Anish picks up his third. Like I said, they can possibly get, and they managed to take the big wicket of Shoaib, the inset batsman who scored 31 of 19 with 3 under his name. So the score finally moves to 44 for 3 and 5 points. And end of the power play. Pardon me, it's Anish who's picked up his first actually. But a big wicket, big wicket. His supporting partner Arun definitely picked up the first two, but the way Shoaib's been playing, I feel like Anish has definitely changed the game around. There's a big huddle in the field, a few laughters around. I feel like the smiles are back on the Titans. So Anish has bowled another dot ball. He's doing quite well actually. I feel like that's another dot ball. See, in cricket, it's not just about picking up wickets, it's about hitting the deck, trying to bowl as many dot balls as possible because that is what is going to bring you over. Doing as such. Oh, that was quite close. But Ketan just managed to put it over. Excellent. What an over. Possibly big. So, like I said, spin is a trick, and a spinner has just been brought in straight after the power play ends. At the very start of the over, the bowler had taken a very short run up, expecting that he'd be a spinner, but yet again another medium pacer. First one, bowled as a wide. So Arun continues to bowl his third over. I feel like the Titans are sticking to their first two bowlers, trying to pick up a wicket, bowling quite slow. That's in the gap between deep fine leg and deep square leg. Batsman managing to get 2 runs. Khurram was trying to play more of an anchor role when Shoaib was on the crease, but I believe he needs to take a step ahead, get some boundaries in. And quite frankly, there's no fielder down the offside. Everyone's straight in the circle. Being a left-hand batsman, watching a finishing cover drive would be quite elegant to watch. Scoring didn't manage to put off a huge total, but what a batsman. A great opening batsman who scored plenty of runs in the domestic circuit here in the UAE. Khurram is back on strike, playing on 4 of 8 balls with a strike rate of 50. Into his third over. Shot, but just manages. Batsman has quite an opportunity of scoring some good runs towards the leg side, giving the win towards move by the bowlers, bowling it quite slow onto the pitch, not allowing the batsman to let the ball come onto the bat. But the only thing missing here right now was the ball was pitched outside leg stump. Batsman gets alive, but needs to play quite smartly. End of the over. So the score moves to 52 for 3 in 7.1. New bowler has been brought into the attack. Mohammad Sinoj, who has played 229 matches and taken up 187 wickets. But right now, Khurram still on strike, just managing to score 7 of 11. That's a big wide. That's a big wide.
उसका क्या हुआ रमजान का कुछ प्लान हुआ
अभी आज विनीत आ रहा है आज कंफर्म
करो आज खत्म करो क्योंकि मेरा भी कुछ 15 डेज का एक आ रहा है अगर यहाँ है पूरा मंथ का तो अच्छा
हाँ मोस्टली होएगा वो आज
That's another wide. Khurram needs to be quite smart because that was almost about to hit the leg stump. Sanoj is almost given 3 wides in the over already, putting just 1 over and conceding a 4. That's a great shot, but just manages to go to fine leg, getting 1 run under his belt.
नीचे भी दे दो
Ooh, that just moved off the pitch quite unexpectedly. It was more of a ball to drive on straight to mid-off, but manages to move away quite well, but ends up getting a wide. Quite of a slow ball. Came quite slow onto the bat, but just manages to give the batsman a single run. That's a huge shot. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. No. Almost manages to throw his wicket away to mid wicket.
हम लोग का उधर दो है ऐसा वो टीम लेके आया छोटा ना एक दो और उधर एक यहाँ से तू तेरे लिए उठा ले एक हाँ
ठीक है. Just a single. It's quite of a smart move putting deep extra cover. Because on a slow pitch like this, the ball is definitely not going to travel. That's another wide, another wide. Sanoj has to control the ball quite well. Not try bowling with the seam as the wind is quite helping the ball move around. Let's see what he does before he ends the over. Ball was in the air for a minute, but just manages to go deep long on, and batsman gets a single. End of the over. There's a change in the bowling. Spinner finally comes. Good field setup. Long on and long off. And a deep cover. But what is Khurram going to do here? What a ball to start up. Quite slow in the air. Was a full toss. Ward running. Ward running. The ball was going straight to deep long off, but the batsman ran quite well and got 2 runs out of it. Straight in the gap, but I feel like they're just going to get 2 runs out of it. Khurram is definitely put on the acceleration. He's down to 14 of 18. Thank you. It's going to be quite tough for the Titans to keep their field change since there's a lefty-righty combination still on the pitch. The over. Great spirit shown onto the field, as you can see. Sanoj is back in the attack. Lovely, lovely. I feel like he's gonna bowl the current over quite well, understanding the conditions, understanding what he needs to do. As in the previous over, he was gone for almost about 4 extras, but manages to deliver a great ball in the first ball of this current over. That's high in the air, straight to deep fine leg, and that's gone. Khurram throws his wicket away. Like I said, the bowlers are bowling quite slow onto the pitch, giving no room for the batsman to hit it as hard as possible. Sanoj bowling quite smartly, understanding what he needs to do, playing his role in the team, managing to get the wicket of Khurram Akhlaq, who scored 15 of 22. Score moves to 69-4. 3 balls left until the 10th over continues. New batsman comes onto the crease, Sunny. But Sanoj is the man right now. That's a big wide. Caught of a big wide that the keeper couldn't collect the ball. Like I said, Sanoj just took a wicket. Needs to understand that any extras given could be quite costly, adding each run to the opposition team. That's a good ball, straight to the point fielder. Dot ball. Sunny opens the count, hitting the ball towards long on, managing to get a single run. Last ball of the over. Could Sanoj finish it well? And he definitely does, ending it with a dot ball. 10 overs done, score moves to 72-4. Yeah, drink. Next bowler comes in. There's a bowling change. Sunil has played 34 matches, taken 22 wickets. Economy of almost around 10. But can he do the trick here? A right arm, medium bowler. Bowls a great first ball. Batsman just manages to get one run. So the bowlers are doing the trick. Run rate is falling down to 7 right now. Currently at 7.18. Score around 150 would be definitely a defending total here based on the conditions. Straight too long off. I feel like if the batsman had managed to leave that ball, it could have been called a wide. It was quite wide. But nevertheless, 2 balls done. Smartly played by the batsman. Lovely running between the pitch. Gets 2 runs of his. Sunil into his 4th ball right now, just conceding 4 of the first 3. Fielding by the fielder. Oh, that's a wicket. The batsman has definitely thrown it away. Tried to slog it over deep square leg, but the ball just to the stumps. Shree takes a wicket in his very first over. Five balls. Score moves to 77 of 5. 1 ball to go. The Titans are definitely putting on a roll here. Next batsman comes in Anas Rafiq. 3,539 runs with an average of 37.65. Let's see what he can do here. Plays a lovely cut shot. Goes straight to the fielder, but the fielder misfields it. That costs 2 runs. The Bulls 11. And the over comes to an end. A great over by Sunil, just conceding 7 runs of the first over and managing to take a single wicket. 795, 11 overs done. just manages to be bowled a little outside the wide line. An extra run added to the Bulls 11 scorecard, moves to 80. That's a good shot, but straight too long off. Sano just back in the spell. Oh, well bowled. It was quite slow. The batsman just manages to get a single run straight to short extra cover. Sanoj bowling quite smartly here. Looking for another wicket. Batsman just manages to get a single, hitting it straight to deep mid wicket. Ball went quite slow to the fielder as it just hits at the toe of the bat. It's always a wonderful feeling seeing the ball hit the middle of the bat, waiting for the batsman to hit it straight over the fence. Oh, well bowled. There's a chance, there's a huge. Oh. The fielder misfeels it, just wasn't able to catch hold of the ball in his hands. Could have been a big run out. A very risky run taken by the batsmen. I think they got to play it quite smartly as there's still half the innings left. Straight to deep cover, another single. Sanoj has bowled each and every ball of this over at the very same place, straight outside off stump, giving no room to the batsman to hit it onto the leg or towards the point region. A good end to the over. Score moves to 86 for 5 and 12. Batsmen are looking for a 2. Good running. Good running. Wasn't into the gap. Was quite close to the fielder, but the batsmen were too quick between the wickets. Whoa, whoa. Anas tried to hit it straight through point, but like I said, quite slow onto the pitch. Manages to miss the bat and then straight into the keeper's hands. Well bowled, straight into the deck. The batsman just manages to put down his bat and the ball moves straight to deep long on. Just getting a single. Lovely to see a paddle down there. No fine leg in place. And the batsman manages to get 2 runs off the bat. Not an expensive over, just some cheeky runs by the batsman. Ketan was about to go for a big shot. He needs to be quite smart here. Still 7 overs to go. He shot again, down to fine leg. Another 2 added to the score. That's the end of the over. 93 for 5. Good shot by the batsman, but still straight in the hands of the fielder. Oh, the batsman tried to play a reverse sweep, trying to hit it straight over point. Ball doesn't manage to connect to the bat, and there was a misjudgment by the fielder at point. Almost gave away a wicket, but just fell short of the fielder. Oh, well bowled, well bowled. Another one. Shamsuddin bowling really well. That was an easy 2, I believe. But the non-striker had called just for a single. 4 balls done. Shamsuddin is bowling quite smartly here. Not trying to give any loose deliveries. Shot. That's a great. Yet again, straight into the hands of the fielder. I feel like the batsmen are not able to find the gaps. Just trying to play it down the ground, playing some cheeky shots. Just managing to get those singles and doubles. But that won't do it here. Oh, what a shot. Just like I was saying, playing some cheeky shots, and yet again, reverse sweep. Straight between third man and short point. Gone for 4. Ketan is playing a great role here. 24 of just 21. His supporting partner Anas Rafiq is on 11 of 10. Both playing quite well, building a partnership here. 25 of 19. Sunil is back in the attack into his third over. Looking for a wicket. That's a wide ball. That's a wide ball. Big wide. Oh, that's a huge shot. Huge shot. 6 runs. What a shot. Right over the long on fielder's head. Some good runs coming in, adding to the total of Bulls 11. Oh, well fielded by the fielder at short extra cover. Saves the boundary. Batsman just manages to get a single. A good slow one, more of an off cutter. Ball moves straight to deep cover. Just a single. Another slow one, another slow one. Good running between the wickets, good running. This has been a very expensive over. But Ketan and Anas are building a great partnership here. That's another shot, another shot. The fielder deep mid-wicket did not see the ball at all. Went straight over his head, another 6. My bad, the batsman. The umpire gives it a 4. Could have been a catch. That's another shot straight to, straight to long on, long off, and it hits the fielder. He's in pain, he's in pain. I feel like that is hit straight at the abdominal area. I hope the fielder's alright. Good to see the players of Bulls coming and having a look at the opposition fielder. Great team spirit here. Just checking up on him. Hope he's alright. Here? Did you put this anywhere on social media?
Not yet. We are making like this is live, huh? So not live recording, but already put on YouTube. But clip
This will go viral, I'm sure.
100%.
100%. 15 overs done, 119 for 5. Projected score has moved to 159. Anish is back in the attack, but the ball just manages to keep low, missing the stumps, missing the bat, straight into the keeper's hands. Another shot straight into the fielder's hand at short extra cover. Anish picks up his second, bowling a wonderful spell. 3.1, just giving away 13 runs and managing to pick up 2 wickets. That's 120 for 6. Current run rate still at 7.93. 5 overs to go. If Bulls manage to put down a total of around 150 plus, it's going to be a great defending total. ठीक आप बताओ
ये देखो पठान पठान ही होता है, पठान पठान ही होता है। अच्छा यहाँ रखा हुआ था। हाँ लाला, अच्छा ये चीज यहाँ रखा हुआ था, यहाँ लेके आया तुम। मैं उसके सामने रख के थोड़ा बस 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 तुमने कंफर्म कर दिया तुम पठान है।
That's another wicket. 2 of 2 for Anish.
अच्छा वो कंफर्म कर दिया उसने कि वो पठान है।
What a spell this is being. 3.2, 13 runs and 3 wickets already. Great stuff by Anish.
अरे आया तो पावर बैंक लेके आ गया यार।
Back to the commentary box. Bulls current score 122 for 7. The projected score has dropped to 144 right now. Rafiq is still on strike, scoring 27 of 17.
हाँ दोनों का उधर फाइबर से डाला तकरीबन होगा वो रखे हुए हैं हम जैसे लगा के मूवी में कुछ के लिए रखा हुआ है केबल साफ है सारा उसमें 200 मीटर भी पड़ा है 200 मीटर का मुझे हिसाब नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने तो रखा नहीं उठा के ये कोने से वो कोने हाँ इतना तो है ना.
That's a big shot between deep fine leg and deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Just gets a 2. Anas is still trying to get the runs on the board. Good shot, but just goes too long off. A single run added to Anas' score. He moves to 30 of 19. Needs to stay till the 20th over. Good slow ball deceived in the air by the batsman. That's another big shot. That's another big shot. Straight in the fielder's hand. And that's a good catch. Straight into the hands of long off. And Arun picks up another wicket. At a certain point, the score was accelerating at a good run rate, but has dropped down again. Arun finishing his spell quite well over here. 3.4, conceding 29 runs and picking up 3 wickets. Bulls 126 for 8. Looking for 2, looking for 2. Good running, good running. Anas was heading back to the danger end. And Melvin opens the count with 2 runs. Was a dot ball, but the bowler misfields it, giving the opportunity to the batsman to take a single. End of the over, score moves to 129 for 8. Yeah, Shams giving his complete effort, saving a boundary, just 1 run. Anas is back on strike. He is definitely the man who can score some big runs in the last 2 overs. Current score 30 of 19. It's another wide. Quite a lot of extras given in this innings. Anas tries to play his cheeky shots straight over point. Anas tried to go straight over mid-wicket for a huge maximum, but the ball does not manage to connect with the bat. Another dot ball. That's another wide. That's another wide. But Sunil, a little hats off to him as well for bowling a good over so far. It's another shot by Anas. Just a single. Straight to deep cover, just a single taken. One ball to go and we move into the last over of the innings. It's a good shot into the gap. And the fielder cuts it off. Only to 2 runs. End of the over. 136 for 8. Shamsuddin coming in to bowl the last over. Will Anas go for it? Like I said, a score above 150 would definitely be a defending total. But right now, Melvin's on strike. Definitely needs to take a single and give the strike back to Anas. Oh, that was a good chance. A full toss ball by the bowler, but the batsman just manages to get a single. It's a big wide. The keeper misses it, and has gone to the boundary. 5 runs added to the score. Shamsuddin has been quite expensive. 2.1, conceding 28 runs. It's another shot, and that's gone. Doesn't manage to cross the boundary. Another 2 added to the total. Slow करा रहे ना, बॉल इतना डिप हो रहा है. The umpire is checking whether that was above the waist height, but I feel like the ball was quite dipping a bit low. But let's just wait for the umpire's decision. Yeah. No, there's a player development before the pace. So that wasn't called a no ball. Anas tries to go for another big shot, looking for a two, looking for a two. Oh, good running by Anas. Lovely running by Anas. Another two added to the total. Good shot. Lovely calling by Melvin. Lovely. He was running towards the danger end, and that adds another two runs to the total. Two balls to go. Can Anas finish it for two big blinders? Oh, he does. The first one goes for huge maximum over deep mid wicket. What a shot. Shamsuddin has been very expensive. 2.5. Currently into his third over and already conceding 40 runs. The score has surpassed 150 runs right now. Good total on the board. Can he finish it with another 6? Anas on 45. Let's see if he gets to his 50. Ah. Tries his very best. But that's just a single. End of the innings. What an innings by Anas Rafiq. 46 of 28. One boundary to his name and 2 sixes. So Bulls manages to score 155 for 8 in 20 overs, giving a target to Mighty Titans for 156.
नहीं उठाते थे, सब सो जाते थे। मैं अलार्म लगाया 4:30 का, उठा ही नहीं। अलार्म बज के कब गया मालूम भी नहीं पड़ती नींद लग।
So back to the commentary box again. And the mighty Titans lose their wicket on the very second ball of the innings. What a great delivery by Melvin. Ending the innings with a few cheeky runs and then taking a wicket of his very first over. Good start for the Bulls. It's quite surprising with how well Melvin's bowling. Deep cover has been placed with the deep mid wicket. Oh, that was another good delivery. An inside edge, leading the ball, travelling straight to short fine leg. So mighty Titans open their account with the very first run. The new batsman that has just walked in is Devendra with his partner Jose. Oh, another dot ball. Great bowling, great bowling. Keeping it simple and easy, bowling wicket to wicket, not giving any room to the batsman. Another wicket to Melvin, another wicket. Two of the very first over. Mighty Titans lose their second and Jose goes for a duck. Like I said before the end of the innings, a 150 plus target seems like a very defendable total here. Bulls looking very strong. Mighty Titans, one for the loss of two, one ball to go in the first over. Oh, first sign of aggression by the new batsman, and that's a great end to the over. Just 2 runs of the over, taking 2 wickets. Great start by the Bulls. Good shot, good shot. Straight off the middle of the bat, racing to the boundary. Beautiful cover drive. Straight between the fielders of point and cover. Went so quick through the bat that the fielders did not have to put in any effort. A good single, well kept by the wicket keeper. Darshan, excellent wicket keeper over the years. Good single again. The bowler has seemed to change his action. Went from medium pace to right arm off spin. Trying to play a little smart with the batsman. Oh, that's very well played. Straight to mid-on, another single. Huge shot. Over the fence for an amazing six. The bowler's bowling quite fast here. Needs to understand the conditions of the deck. Needs to bowl a little slower. With the ball being brand new, it's coming quite nicely onto the bat and the batsman finishes off over the fence. Another six added to the total. Melvin bowls another superb delivery inside edge. Goes towards fine leg and that's two added to the total. Melvin is being as simplistic as possible. Just sticking to the basics. Bowling straight to the stumps. Well bowled. Ooh. Well fielded by the fielder at fine legs. Definitely saved a boundary. Definitely. A round of applause by all his teammates. Great effort. Well bowled again. Melvin's just bowling straight into the stumps, giving no room to the batsman. And that's caught. Melvin takes his third. That was a very unusual shot. Did not have to take any risk, but throws his wicket away. Melvin is on a fire. Sticking to the basics, bowling stump to stump with the wind helping a little movement of the ball, taking the inside edge of the bat. Score moves to 19 for 3 in 2.5. Almost took a fourth. Almost took a fourth. A good over comes to an end. Melvin completes his second over, conceding only 5 runs and taking 3 wickets. What a spell so far. He should definitely come in and bowl a third one. Great work. Good captaincy. There's a slight field change for the new batsman. Fine leg moves to square leg. With deep mid wicket and a deep long off. What is the bowler trying to do? Oh. Good single. I feel like if Bulls definitely need to put pressure on the Mighty Titans, they'll have to cut off the singles in the circle. Another inside edge, almost took off the stumps. Oh, good throw by Darshan. Almost took a wicket at the opposite end. Great to see the wicketkeeper putting in some great efforts. Great shot. Sounded lovely off the bat. Another boundary. The bowler definitely needs to slow it down. That's a wide. Ooh. That was a bad miss. Free hit given. That's a big free hit. Let's see what the batsman does of this ball. Ah, the batsman completely misses it. It was definitely in the slot to put it over mid-wicket. Loses the opportunity. Another single played straight to deep mid-wicket. That's the end of the over. Is Melvin definitely going to be brought back to the attack? Let's see. Yes, great captaincy. Bringing the attack bowler back in, looking for another desperate wicket. Oh, Melvin almost takes a fourth one. Quite excited to see this bowler bowl really well. Thought there was an inside edge, but just the bat rolling down on the ground. That's another wicket for Melvin. Just like I said, bringing the attack bowler back in action, taking his fourth. What a spell this has been. Just 5 runs and 4 wickets down. Mighty Titans in trouble. I feel like it's quite hard from here to achieve a big target, but nevertheless, it's cricket. Hi, how are you?
Vineet used to run this ground before we took over. And then now he and organizes his own tournaments. Play fit sport.
Seems like there's been a bowling change. Oh, that's a great delivery to open the account. Play straight to short mid wicket, taking a single. Narendra is the new bowler into the attack. Has got 130 wickets under his belt with 161 games. Oh, that's a very good single. Was quite difficult, but both batsmen managed to get across the line. Singles will definitely not do the work from here. I feel like they need to accelerate a bit because current run rate is going around 6 and over, with required around 8.20. Another dot ball by Dhirendra. It's 2 runs so far of the over. Ooh, that was a very close call. Batsman tried to play it towards point. Thought that wasn't the right decision. Should have played through the cover region. Oh, that's high in the air. That's another wicket. That's another wicket. Tirendra opened his account by taking a wicket in the first over. That was an unnecessary shot. Could have played it through the extra cover region, but unfortunately gives his wicket away. Mighty Titans, halfway down. 36 for 5. Call in the huddle by the Bulls. They seem in great confidence. But the player that has done the trick, definitely Melvin. 3 overs, 8 runs, and 4 wickets with an economy of 2.67. Dhirendra bowling the last ball of his first over. Just 2 runs of the over so far, with 1 wicket under his belt. Oh, good ball again. Just as the same, sticking to the basics, bowling stump to stump. Good end to the over. 37 for 5 after 6. End of the power play. Manish is the next bowler in. 49 wickets under his name with 147 matches economy of 8.14. Very well bowled. Flighted in the air. That's what you want from your spinners. Just bowl it as slow as possible. Asking the batsman to reach out to the ball and hit it. Lovely bowling, lovely bowling. Bowled right outside off stump. Skidding it into the batsman. Had no room to play and placed it straight to short mid wicket. Another dot ball. Ah, that was a sloppy ball. Because as noticed, there was a lot of turn. That definitely clipped off the pad. Manish bowling so well so far, quite well. Two balls to go to the end of the over. Score 40 for 5. Darshan asking the fielders to walk in a little to cut off the singles. Another flighted delivery straight to short extra cover. Another dot ball. Well bowled by the bowler. Manish is bowling quite well over here. Asking the batsman to reach out to the ball. Oh, that's great shot. Sweep shot. Placed between short fine leg and deep square leg. Race to the boundary. Beautiful shot to watch. It's quite hard to play the sweep shot these days. But what elegance. Playing it with the spin. And manages it to take it across the boundary line. Another 4 added to the total. And that's the end of the over. 44 for 5 and 7. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a great shot. Across the boundary line. What a shot through point. Just like I'd mentioned earlier, the batsmen definitely need to take charge if they want to catch up to the total. Still 108 runs required in 77 balls. But what a start to the over. Four of the first balls, still 5 balls to go. Oh, just manages to cross extra cover. Another single added to the total. The Bulls are definitely looking for wickets. Good delivery, straight to point, another dot ball. Good field placement by the captain. Batsman trying to be a little cheeky, trying to take a very quick single within the circle region, but manages to hit the inside edge of the bat, and that's another dot ball. Dhirendra coming well after conceding a boundary with the very first ball of his over. Oh, that's a loud shout. Definitely missing the stumps. Batsman is trying to go across, trying to hit it over the fine leg fielder, but misses it completely and hits straight on the pads. A good over coming to an end. 1 ball to go. Batsman tries to do the same thing again, trying to take a very cheeky single, but that manages to take the inside edge of the bat, stays onto the pitch, and the bowler collects it. End of the over, 49 for 5 in 8. Oh, good delivery, flighted up in the air. Another dot ball. Well bowled by the spinner. Manish is just flighting the ball in the air, asking the batsman to go for it. Played well over the cover fielder, and that's a single. The more the dot balls, the pressure increases over time. Required run rate has jumped over 9 right now. Currently at 6 and over. That's well played, that's racing towards the boundary and just manages to go across the boundary line. That was bowled quite wide, a little quicker, not like the previous deliveries bowled by Manish. That takes a thick outside edge and races to the boundary. Ravi definitely tried his very best. Very similar shot, but this time goes across the point fielder and they go for another double. Manish needs to slow it down. Trying a little different here, not bowling like the previous first 2 balls. Needs to slow it down a little if he wants the batsman to go for it. Oh, that was a good shot. Played the sweep again. Chance for run out. The batsman just manages to get in. Seems like he's hurt himself. But good efforts. Need to see the same efforts put it in till the very last ball of this innings if they really need to chase down the total. Still 98 required of 67 balls. But yet possible. Manish coming into his last ball. Another cheeky single, another thick outside edge, but just takes a single. Devendra possibly wants to take strike, wants to take the score, wants to finish the game for his team, as he has just accelerated, scoring 28 of 23 and with 3 boundaries under his belt. And that's the end of the over. 59 for 5 and 9. Next bowler coming in, Ravi Talreja, right arm off break. 92 wickets in 107 games. Decided to put deep fine leg based on the sweep shots played by Devendra early in the overs. He's been playing the sweep shot quite well, getting most of his boundary on the leg side region and a few doubles through the offside. That's a great loop in the air by Ravi. It's going to be so difficult for the batsman to go for that shot, asking him to literally hit it as hard as possible. But it's just too slow. Oh, well bowled. Straight into the hands of the point fielder. It's the fielding that has done the trick for the Bulls. Fielder placed quite well. The fine leg region. Oh, quite slow at picking up the ball. And the batsmen's get two of it. It was just a single. Trying to hit it as hard as possible, but Ravi is giving no pace to the batsman. Straight to the short mid-wicket fielder, another dot ball. Another dot ball. Anoop is playing at a strike rate of 100. Oh, that's a misfield. The keeper just did not judge it quite well, which was meant to be a dot ball, gave away an extra run. But yet, hats off to the bowler. Ravi bowling quite well. Bowling it slow onto the deck, giving no room for the batsman. Oh, that was a brilliant delivery. Brilliant. Missed everything completely. And that's the end of the over. Score moves to 63 of 5 and 10. Required 93 of 60. A short break. So we're back to the innings, and the man himself who scored plenty of runs for his team, Anas, is into the attack. Left arm slow. Can he do the trick and bag the man of the match for today's game? That's sloppy full toss, but straight to the hands of the deep mid wicket fielder. Just 1 run conceded of the first ball. The leg side is quite unfavorable of the batsman with the help of the wind. A good touch to the middle of the bat will definitely take the ball over the fence. Oh, well bowled, slow in the air. Thought the batsman would definitely try to attack it, but defended it quite well, straight in the hands of the short wicket fielder, trying to cut off the single. Well bowled again. Just another single. Anas conceding only 2 runs of his first 3 deliveries. But what an innings he had played earlier, taking his team to a surpass total of 156. Well bowled, trying to bowl it quite quick. Another single. Ooh, a bit slower right now. Good stuff by the bowler. Bowling first 3 really quick and then bowling a slow one to the batsman. Asking him to go for it, but manages to take the inside edge and then another dot ball. That wasn't required at all, to be honest. It was just a single. Throws the ball quite far away from the keeper's reach and giving an extra single to the batsman. That adds 2 runs to the total, and that's the end of the over. So after 11, 68 for 5, still required 88 runs of 54 balls with a required run rate of 9.78. Ravi comes back into the attack with his slow balls in the air, asking the batsman to go for it. There we go. Just like I said. They placed it quite more of a deep squarish fine.
स्कोर कितना चाहिए? 87.
That's air in the air, but quite between both the fielders, just managing 2 runs off the bat. Oh, another misfield by the keeper. That's another extra. And that's 3 runs off the bat. So the batsmen are taking the acceleration ahead. They know it. They need to charge from here. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult to take the last few of dot ball. Well fielded by Anas. The field placement has been quite brilliantly. 3 fielders on the leg side with a short mid wicket that cuts off the single. With every ball that's connecting to the bat, it's going straight to the fielders. Oh, that's a lovely ball by Ravi. Slow in the air, between the bat and pad, hitting the stumps. And Narendra's innings comes to an end. What a delivery, just like I said. And he's been doing so, and Ravi gets the reward. A great end to the over. balls.
कैमरा जर्क मार रहे लाइन जा रही क्या हाँ तो निकालो ना उसको वेट किसका कर रहे हैं हाँ
Shamsuddin is the next batsman in. Conceded quite a few runs in the previous innings, but let's see, can he do the magic with the bat? But Ravi right now is on a roll. Bowling just like his team is asking him to. Slow in the air, asking the batsman to go for it. Dot balls are basically creating the pressure in this game. That's such a slow ball in the air. The batsman literally had to wait for seconds till it got to him. Shamsuddin opens his account. There's a great combination going on between Anas and low in the air, but Anas has a few quicker ones, surprise ones. Shamsuddin goes for it. That's straight into the fielder's hand and just a single. The batsmen definitely have to take charge. But can Shamsuddin put it off from here? Anup still on the crease, 16 of 16 with a strike rate of 100 with one boundary under his name. Anup tries to go for it but gives it straight to the fielder, deep long off. That's a wide, unnecessary. Keeper misses it, gives another extra. That's 2 runs. But I feel like that's not going to be quite costly to the Bulls, giving away a few extras with a few singles. The Titans definitely need some huge boundaries, some big overs. Oh, that was hit quite hard, but well fielded by Anas. Another dot. Last ball of the over. Can he get a wicket? He does. Almost no, but that's a huge 6. Huge 6. By Anup. He's taking the charge. Could have been a great over, but unfortunately got hit for an amazing shot over long off. Good slower delivery. Oh, lovely efforts in the field. Just like I said, it's the fielding that matters at the end of the day. Put some great efforts onto the field, stop those singles, putting the pressure on the batsman, asking him to go for a big shot. Oh, see, went for it and straight to the midfielder. Just a single. And that's end of the over. Ravi comes back in. Ravi can definitely take another wicket from here. Just the way he's bowling, slow in the air, asking the batsman to go for it. That's a big shot, but straight. Oh, the, it was almost a wicket of Ravi's first delivery of the over. But the deep mid-wicket fielder definitely did not see it. Sun through the eyes, and that's bold. Ravi takes another wicket, bowling it very slow in the air, asking Shamsuddin to go for a big shot, but that misses everything. What smart bowling done by Ravi. Very slow in the air. Batsman had definitely no patience in himself and went for a lousy shot and gives his wicket away. Titans 7 down for 90. It's getting quite hard from here, but Anup is definitely trying his very best to take his team across the line. Required run rate has jumped over 10.15 right now, and the current run rate at 6.67. Another flighted delivery straight in the air, so slow that the batsman had to try everything to hit it as hard as possible, but just manages to cross the inner circle. The new batsman is an Anish, and Ravi has taken 2 wickets under his name so far, just conceding 17 runs. Another slow one, a little faster, hitting it onto the deck, down to long off. That's single. Wide. Almost missing the stumps, almost missing the pads. Another wide ball. This is not what Ravi is planning on doing. He needs to bowl the same sort of deliveries, just a bit outside of stump. Bowls a little quicker, but the batsman only manages to hit it straight to deep extra cover, only for a single. That's the end of the over, 95 for 7 and 14. Melvin is back into the attack. The captain has asked him to come back and take some quick wickets. Will he get a 5-wicket haul in his last over? That's a good delivery. Hits straight on the pads and moves towards fine leg. But there's no fielder over there. Not sure why the batsman did not take a single. But Melvin has 5 balls remaining. Can he take a 5-wicket haul here? But what a spell this has been. 3.1, just 8 runs and taking 4 wickets. The batsman takes the inside edge and that races straight towards third man. Oh, that's out. I believe that's out. That was a very, very tough run to take through. Not sure why the batsman called for a second. The ball was straight in the hands of the third man fielder. And I feel like that is a wicket based on the confidence the Bulls are showing. Let's wait for the umpire's decision and see. Oh, that's a wicket. That's definitely a wicket. It was a very sneaky single. But Anoop is still on the crease. 30 of 24. Can he take his team across the line? With a lot asking. 61 of 35. The required run rate almost jumping to 11. But 2 wickets left for the Bulls to take a huge victory. Definitely credit goes to each and every player. Melvin doing the job on the bowling end, while Anas doing quite well in the batting department, taking his team to a score above 150. So a splendid all-round performance by each of the players of the Bulls 11. Just 2 wickets until glory. The new batsman that has come in is Mohammad Sanoj. Good single. Well backed up by the fielder at short mid-wicket. Melvin has got 3 balls remaining. Can he take a 5-wicket haul here? Anoop on strike. Will he go for a big one? He does not. Just takes a single. Two deliveries to go. 3.4. 10 runs and 4 wickets. What a spell this has been. But everyone's quite in favor of him taking a 5-wicket haul here. Oh, good Yorker. Good. Oh, he's taken a wicket. That has missed the bat. Missed everything and hit straight onto the stumps. Melvin takes a 5-wicket haul here, conceding just 10 runs and completing his 4 overs. What a spell this has been. Definitely bagging the man of the match for today's game. Completely destroyed the mighty Titans. Lovely bowling by Melvin, but great captaincy. Gotta give hats off to the captain for bringing him back into the attack. Bringing his main bowler into the attack to take the wicket down. Just 1 wicket to go to finish off the innings and achieving a great win over the mighty Titans. This has been a wonderful effort given by the boys of Bulls 11. A complete team effort with the bat and with the ball, especially in the field. They've cut off the singles so well, putting so much pressure on the batsmen, asking them to go for the big hits. Anish, Melvin, into his last delivery. Oh, almost takes a sixth one. That's the end of his spell. 4 overs done for Melvin. His quota comes to an end with giving away just 10 runs and taking 5 wickets. Score comes down to 97 for 9 in 15 overs. Still required 59 runs of 30 balls. Achievable, but sad to say there's no wickets left in hand. Anoop still on crease, scoring 31 of 25 deliveries with 2 fours and 1 6 under his name. Can he do it? Can he be the Maxwell of his team? That's in the air. That's in the air. Will this be the wicket? No, unfortunately not. The wind just takes it away quite a bit far away from the fielder. But Anoop is on the charge. He knows it's either now or never. Will Manish take his wicket or will Anoop win this one? Anoop tries it again, but it goes straight to the short mid-wicket fielder. Another dot ball. Dot balls are what is putting pressure on the batting team. A few singles and a few boundaries would have done the trick, but the Bulls have fielded so well. Good shot. That's in the gap. No square leg. And the ball travels across the boundary line. Anoop taking on the charge, 37 or 28. Still 53 runs required of 27 balls. This has to be a big over. Good efforts. Will that be a run out? No. Too far away from the bowler's reach. Another double added. Anoop moves to 39. Score moves to 105. That's it. Bowled. Anoop loses his wicket. And that's the end of the innings. Bulls win comfortably. Mighty Titans 105 all out. And Bulls 11 wins by 50 runs. What an effort it has been. In the field, with the ball, with the bat. And Melvin bags the man of the match. With 5 wickets under his name, with 10 runs conceded, with 4 overs. Great match to watch. Lovely, lovely to watch. So happy to see the smiles on the Bulls 11. What a collective effort this has been. Melvin definitely has bagged the man of the match, but the effort by Anas with the bat has to be given a lot of credit as well, taking his team